Ladies and gentlemen, as well here in audience in the heart of Helsinki, as at the other end of the internet, following the live stream from Senate Square, Helsinki, Finland, the heart of our capital. Welcome to Helsinki Festival and welcome to 100 Guitars from Hell. This next number was ordered by Helsinki Festival from Alexi Laiho, the guitar god of Children of Bodom, specifically to open Helsinki Festival on 2015. The composition is done for a core band and 100 electric guitars. The applications to perform were sent out through YouTube all across the world. A jury selected the first shortlist from which Alexi Laiho himself chose the 100 guitarists who will perform here in Helsinki tonight. We have guitarists from 22 different countries. Of course, some of them are Finns, but some come as far as from Buenos Aires, Argentina. We have people from Japan, we have people from United States of America, different European countries, and they will perform the world premiere of 100 Guitars from Hell tonight in just a second. So, the band came together for first group rehearsals day before today, on Wednesday evening. They started at 5 o'clock and they practiced until wee hours of Thursday morning. Then on Thursday they kept on practicing, and last evening they decided that, well, this is ready now. What you're about to see now, next, ladies and gentlemen, is some behind the scenes material from the rehearsals for 100 Guitars from Hell.
Alexi Laiho, metallimaailman palvoma rock-jumala, mies, jonka tahdonvoima saa kitaran sylkemään riffejä kuin konekivääri tulta.
Kele, plektro.
Laihon armottomissa käsissä on syntynyt uusi metallispektaakkeli, teos 100 sähkökitaralle.
Toi edelleenkin toi koko idea kuulostaa niin älyttömältä. Mun mielestä toi koko juttu kuulostaa just sellaiselta, minkä joku Steve Vai voisi tehdä ja varmaan tehdä hyvinkin. Joten kyllä mä siinä olisin messissä ihan saman tien. Mä nyt lähestyn sitä silleen, että se on biisi siinä, missä mikä tahansa muukin biisi, mitä mä oon aikaisemmin tehnyt, mut koska jostain sen on lähettävä ja se on yleensä se vaikea juttu aina. Et mä en osaa jotenkin nähdä sitä päässäni vieläkään, eikä kuulla sitä päässäni, mut siis kyllä mä sen saan revittyä jostain.
Toi kohta me kuvataan.
Säveltäminen 100 kitaralle on lähempänä sinfoniaa kuin perinteistä rock-riffittelyä. Stemmojen kanssa tuskailu on vienyt Laihon musiikillisen mukavuusalueensa rajoille.
No kun siinä on siis mun lisäksi nyt siinä on 4 kitaristia ja jokaista kitaristia kohden on sitten se oma sektio. Ja sitten mä otan totta kai ideoita vastaan ja siis sen takia mä oon myöskin valkannut siihen tyyppejä, jotka ei ole just ihan tästä heviskenestä, että siihen just tulisi vähän enemmän jotain eri meininkiä. Mutta siinä vaiheessa, kun kaikki on kirjoitettu, niin kyllä siinä pitää tarkkaan seurata, koska muuten se menee aivan sekoiluksi, jos kaikki rupeaa se jotain improvisoimaan ja siis
How's everybody doing? Good? Awesome.
No siis tämähän oli ajallisesti niin haastava juttu, että mulla ei silleen fyysisesti oikeesti ollut aikaa pistää tätä biisejä mitenkään konkreettiselle tasolle, kun vasta ihan tossa vähän aikaa sitten. En mä viittinyt sanoa sitä edes kenellekään, että älä nyt huolia tää mun päässä, koska jengi menisi muuten ihan paniikkia. Mä en voi sietää sitä panikointia ja stressaamista. En oo ikinä miettinyt asiaa silleen, että hetkinen, että tässähän on 100 tyyppiä messissä. Ei se voi olla mitään hirveetä tilutusta eikä mitään ihan levoton progea, koska siis se menee niin sekoiluksi sitten. Oli ne soittajat kuinka hyviä tahansa. Toi maapallon siis varsinkin just metallikitaristien taso on ihan järkyttävän hyvä nykypäivänä. Siis älyttömiä soittajia löytyy joka puolelta maapallo. Mä tavallaan odotan sitä aika innolla, että päästään kaapelitehtaalle 100 tyypin kanssa raapimaan.
Vaikka Laihon itsekritiikki lyö miestä välillä omillekin korville, hän kehottaa soittajia ottamaan rennosti ja nauttimaan lavalla olosta.
Mun mielestä tärkeintä on se, että jos tosiaan tapahtuu semmonen, että unohtaa jonkun osan, niin kannattaa vaan pistää polat kiinni, kuunnella vähän aikaa, että missä mennään, ja sit hyppää takaisin messiin silloin kun tiedät, ja sit kun sä oot valmis. Ei kannata panikoida tai silleen, että et sä just saada mitään hirveetä kohtausta, että apua, nyt mä oon pilannut koko jutun, koska ei niin tuu käymään.
First rehearsal, how are you feeling?
Amazing. I can't believe I didn't know what to expect going into this, but once I stepped in there, it was so noisy, but in the best possible way.
Probably one of the best things that happened to my musical career lately. So.
Mitäs tässä on ihan mielenkiintoisia kokemuksia. Elämähän koostuu kokemuksista, niin tässä tulee yksi sellainen lisä.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, pow! That's the A chord. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm so exciting, and I saw Alexi Laiho first time. I will be crying. I'm crying.
I don't know what to feel. To finally be able to literally be in the same room and play and talk to him and play his stuff with him is just the dream come true. I can't believe it's happening. I can expect that's going to be the craziest thing I've ever been a part of.
Ja sä vedät siellä ykkösellä, eiks niin? Joo. Se on vaan siis takatuku, siinä on vaan soolospotti. Sitten tulee niinku vasta sen jälkeen. Joo.
I expect that it's gonna be loads of fun, really loads of fun to learn as well, you know, because learn how to play with 100 people together.
Very interesting situation playing with 100 other guitarists. You don't do that every day.
100 people's a lot to coordinate, obviously, with this kind of thing, and to get everyone to nail their parts. And I got like goosebumps after the one part when our section started harmonizing with the section beside us. It was just an amazing feeling. It was like, yes, this is what I came for.
Mä en ole ikinä soittanut 100 ihmisen kanssa yhtään mitään, enkä varmaan tule ikinä soittamaankaan. Että toi on silleen aika ainutkertainen juttu.
Other than that, I think we're ready to roll.
"100 Guitars from Hell", ladies and gentlemen. You saw what it's made of. 100 Guitars from Hell is a massive, megalomaniac piece of music to be performed for the first time in the world tonight, right here in Senate Square in Helsinki. But this is not the first time Helsinki Festival has gone and mixed 6 strings and megalomaniac vision. Ladies and gentlemen, a man who performed his piece, Apocalypso, almost 20 years today at Helsinki Festival in 1995. Ladies and gentlemen, Raul Björkenheim.
Hey man, how you doing?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. You are the spiritual grandfather of megalomania and guitars at Helsinki Festival. So,
thank you.
What do you think is what was, in your experience, the most difficult thing to get in line and realize when you had 40 guitars and 8 basses on stage at the same time?
Well, I mean, it was the logistics first was the biggest problem. We had our own amplifiers. We didn't use the PA, so we each had their own actual amplifier, and that was the way we solved that solution. But I mean problem. But then basically how to keep a piece together because we didn't have a separate conductor. So I've been seeing Frank Zappa so many times in gigs, and he had a good way of being able to, in the middle of some guitar riff, he'd be able to just show a sign, and we had signs for different things to happen. So I'd be playing something, and then I'd have to write the music. So when the change was going to happen, I was making sure that I couldn't be playing at the same time. So I'd have to give myself a little break and then just go, no! And then we'd do it.
Raul, when there are 100 guitars on stage playing at the same time, so what are they actually doing?
Well, in our case, we didn't have quite 100. We had 30 guitar players and 8 basses and 4 drummers. That's how many we had.
And so, Alexi goes one louder. I guess you are eager to get there in the front row and check it out.
Me too. I'm really looking forward to hearing this.
Thank you.
Thank
Raul Björkenheim, ladies and gentlemen.
Enjoy. Good night.
The concept for participating in 100 Guitars from Hell was easy. Alexi Laiho made 5 instructional videos for YouTube. Those were posted globally, and you could choose your favorite riff, do the audition tape, and then send it over to Helsinki Festival. And if you were good enough, you made the cut, and you would have been performing here on this stage tonight. But even as it's very simple, like, I'll just learn the riff, I post my audition tape, and then I wait for reply. For some people, apart from that, the concept of guitar was a bit too hard to understand, as you will see now. Guitars from Hell, ladies and gentlemen. Half of the jury who chose the shortlist will miss tonight's show because they're still in a mental institution recuperating from the experience, but the rest of them seem to be A-okay as long as they remember their medication. Ladies and gentlemen, the 100 guitarists who made the cut will now enter the stage divided into 5 sections, which each of them is led by an acknowledged excellent guitar player and will lead their section through 100 Guitars from Hell number. Section number 3 will be the first to enter the stage. It is led by Kie Von Hertzen. Kie Von Hertzen is an old hand at excelling in guitar. He started out with a long hair and no shirt with Venus Flytrap. Went through Don Huonot, selling massive amounts of albums domestically here in Finland and is now proud to be the lead guitarist of Von Hertzen brothers with his brothers. And his section also includes the youngest of the guitarists, aging from 14 to 43. He has Leo Leksa Kauppila, all 14 years old. Guy never saw the 20th century. Also with Kie, we have Garrett Peters from United States of America. And in order to get to Finland, he put up a Kickstarter campaign. Innovative American is also vlogging from his trip to 100 Guitars from Hell. You'll find it with that hashtag from the social media. And also there's Chris Bollin, who not only came to play guitar, he came to pump iron. Did you manage to get that? Apparently so. And also with Kie plays Javi Torres, straight out of Buenos Aires, Argentina. That's 12,926 kilometers as a crow flies. Section number 2 is led by Archie Cruz of Santa Cruz. The young guns of Finnish hard rock. Within Archie's team, we also have Emil Sarn, who created the Facebook group for all the 100 Guitars from Hell guitarists to keep in touch, share tips, and most of all, share the excitement. Section number 4 is led by Timo Kämäräinen. He's more of a jazzy kind of dude, playing with his own ensemble Toot Toot. Spent several years playing for Ismo Alanko, hometown hero of every Finnish town, and has also played with Olavi Uusivirta band. All right, so let's wait Timo for a while later with section 5. Just enter the straight, Tommy Armstrong-Leavitt of Hurt Tesla and Motor Soul fame. Man has more stripes on his sleeve than your average sergeant major, and is leading a team which also includes Amnon Hunter from Mexico. He's been motor mouthing 400 Guitars from Hell in Central America ever since he heard that it's possible to apply, and even more so when he actually realized that he made the cut. Also with Tommy Armstrong-Leavitt's section is performing Warheart, our Russian brother from another mother, who was the first to come to Helsinki. He packed his guitar to Helsinki Festival offices 2 weeks ago. And is it now Timo Kämäräisen's section's turn? Timo Kämäräinen of Toot Toot, Olavi Uusivirta band and Ismo Alanko fame. You are most welcome. With Timo's section plays one of the few ladies in 100 Guitars from Hell ensemble, Suzuki Saya from Japan. Also playing with Timo Kämäräinen is Hector Estrada, who went and jumped the gun. Guy just couldn't hold it anymore, so he posted out a YouTube video about himself playing in this very same spot already 2 weeks ago. And also included in Timo Kämäräinen's section is Tommi Evilä, whom we all know as a long jumper par excellence, and also for his tendency to enjoy metal music. As far as the other 3 parts of the rock and roll equation, obviously Tommy has always been drug-free, being a professional sportsman. And the third part, well, he's a proud father of a newborn child, so I guess he at least once got some. And the section number 1, the 5th to enter the stage, is led by Samy Elbanna. The lead man of Lost Society, the greatest of the latest generation of thrash metal bands. And with his section plays Aki Närhi, who apparently was one of the more dedicated guys when it comes to rehearsing for the audition tape, because his wife was caught tweeting, "You're gonna leave tomorrow morning for your training facility. You're gonna tape that riff. You're gonna post it, and you will never ever play it at home again." It was worth it. He's there. He's right there with Samy's section. And as we now have all the sections in the house, ladies and gentlemen, I'll introduce you the core band. On drums from the mothership, that is Children of Bodom, Mr. Jaska Raatikainen. On keyboards from Children of Bodom as well, Mr. Janne Wirman. And when it comes to playing bass for 100 Guitars from Hell, the choice was quite obvious. We need a guy who's got hell written all over his name. Ladies and gentlemen, on bass, Jyri Helko! So, all the players and parts have been revealed except for the one, the linchpin of 100 Guitars from Hell, the instigator, the detonator. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Alexi Laiho. Here comes Alex! Ladies and gentlemen, Alexi has left the square.